Good evening, everybody. We're here again to see the Tier 3 Round 7 race around Abu Dhabi. We have the full qualifying for this one, as there is no sprint. We also have a tight grid, as we've seen in the last few weeks, from say the top 5 and then the midfield running down all the way to the back. As we've seen in the last 2 races around here on Friday night, it's been very, very close with the battles. And with the DRS zones here, it kind of splits the field up. Sounds like I'm saying this every week, but it does split it up. With quite a big gap between the 2 groups. But we have a very exciting couple of hours in front of us. I'm just still getting settled in, so I will mute myself just for a moment, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. So yeah, I'm back. We are on board now with Max Mario on his out lap. The first one to be out on track for this Abu Dhabi qualifying session. Just sort this out quickly. As he goes round the tracks on his out lap to warm his tyres up. Championship standings, let's just quickly get them up. You can see, I'm pretty sure Harvey is leading the championship as we speak. Just want to double check. We've got Max Mario just about to cross the line to start his flying lap. I think the cut-off here could be a high 23, 24 flat to get through. Could be a bit more, maybe I'm being a bit generous, maybe a 24.5. And he's now coming into the first DRS zone, as we have 2 of them around this circuit. Very, very powerful. If you are going to make a move, it is kind of best to do it in the second one, so the car cannot come back at you. There's another detection point as we just come out of this chicane. Good evening, Clay. So it's been a bit of a rush around tonight. Anyone who's had kids, you will know exactly what I mean. Yeah, so we have leading the title. We have Harvey leading the title, Marshall in second. Harvey at 128 points, Marshall at 103. Then we've got a massive gap right the way back down to Jimmy in third with 63. And Anderson on 59 in fourth. Dave on 57, leading with joint with Carl. Same points, but Carl's not here tonight because he has gone on holiday to Bali, and he will not be here again until the new year, which is a bit of a miss for him, but he's enjoying himself away. And we've got Max Mario just about to cross the line. He sets a 1:23.9, decent lap time there for your first time. Get back to the championship standings. We've got Osso, Chip, Curly, Clay, and then a gaggle of drives which I will go into after, as we are missing people going over the line at the moment. Red Bull. Yes. Dave comes over the line, sets a fast lap of 23.9, so we're getting quite a few drivers around that 23.9 mark already. Half is now to come across the line, a set of mediums. We already have 2 medium runners that have been already, with Anderson and Chip both in the Visa Cash apps, who have set a 24.3 and a 24. Cavalis goes over the line and set us off with 24.8. Slower than the medium runners in front. As we've seen with Cavalis before, he does seem to speed up later on in the qualifying. Now we've got Scotty about to go over the line on a set of mediums. What can his time be? It's 25.5. We've got Curly Tots just behind him. Also with the 25.0. Now we've got a Ferrari about to come over the line. James Brown, I expect this to be fast. Sorry, he was on an outlap, my mistake. Let's stay on board quickly. Where's Kimmy? Kimmy about to come over the line? No. Stay on board with James. So he's just gone through sector 1, purple sector 1, probably the fastest one of the session so far. Entering the first DRS zone. Getting up to a top speed of around 200 mile an hour. Hard braking zone here into the chicane. It's very important you get a good exit off that chicane because that can ruin your lap. So take the maximum speed in here in the second DRS zone into the left hander. Just coming at the start, sector 3. It's a track that's got pretty much everything in this track. It reminds me of a track that's very similar to a track that we've had previously in previous games, like a bit of New Delhi in it, a bit of Valencia as well, the high speeds, and also a slow section that we have in sector 3, although they have redesigned the track in 2021. James Brown now goes, it's pretty much the same as the other 3, sets us off in the top 3 in a 23.9. Harvey there with 33.3, I suspect that was an outlet, but we'll stay on board with him as he's just about to start the second DRS zone. He raced on Friday night in Tier 1, held his own and got himself into Q3, which is not easy for a Tier 3 driver. Done pretty well for himself. Safety cars kind of ruined the race for a few people, mine included. Double stack now it feels like for the 25th time in 7 races. Decent there for a slow section there on sector 3. Back to come over the lap. So the time you can set. I think you get it in the 23s. No, it's a 24.5. Not bad for the set of mediums. Well, Game from come over the line in 14th with 125.6. As we're on board the T-bag at the moment, it's about just coming to sector 3. Clay's just going over the line. Let's sit on board with Clay for his hot lap here. His first run in Q1 here at Abu Dhabi. T-Bag is a reserve driver. Jack. Going through the chicane, pretty clean through there. Opens that DRS up, but take as much speed as you can into this left hander and take a chance. Not too much because it will throw you off the track. Very conservative through there. Nice into the braking zone. Dodgy corner, then a couple of sets of corners because you can keep it planted just a little bit. You gain gained a lot of time. He was back going around the last corner. What's his time? 28.2. He's got a lot of room for improvement there. Now we've got T-Bad about to fly over the line here. This looks pretty quick. This could be a new fastest lap, and it is a 1:23.5. Solid there from T-Bad. He both means he probably won't have to go out again. Now we've got Kimi about to finish off in sector 3 on a sector medium. No, that car bad again. Anyway, everyone's starting their second runs here by the looks of it. See what nerve pack can do if he can move himself further away from that drop zone. I was saying that cut off will be around the 24.5. It looks like it's going to be a bit more than that. Maybe a high 24, who knows. That was his DRS up for the first DRS zone here. He's already set a time off for 24.9, so this is all about improvement. He's got the McLaren in front of him. Let's see if they're on the hot lap as well. Looks like Ross is on the hot lap as well. No, so we don't get distracted or affected by the slipstream of the car in front. He has used a lot of his battery already as well, so he's going to have no more battery left to use until after these two corners. Pretty good through there in the braking zone. So now if you can keep it in fourth a little bit. Oh, it's going to invalidate. No, he's kept it in. Unbelievable. These track limits as well are a bit iffy around here. As we have. Oh, how's he got away with M2 there? Wow. It does improve though. It takes half a second off the time as well. 24.4. Brilliant lap there. Ross, as I can see, did not improve from what I can see. Down to Kimi, just about to come over the line. What's he going to set? A set of mediums. 26.5. He's probably going to go again. The Red Bull about to come over the line. In the pits. Pint size now about to cross the line to start a lap. Just quickly see if Ross has gone for another go. No, he's messed up his lap. As we turn one, keeps it within the track limits. Keeps it climbing through there. He's going to get up to 7. Right up to the 7th gear there. It's a purple sector 1 so far. As we've said time and time again, this game loves to throw out purple sectors for anything. It's like the new home bargains opening up round the corner, they just throw freebies at it. Comes through the chicane here, keeps it in second gear, gets a decent exit, right up to third and fourth, good gear shifting there by both sides. See how much commitment he's going to take here through the left hander. Used a lot of his battery. Keeps it in fifth, keeps it planted pretty much. Very good through there. Could this be another lead fastest lap? Second times are looking pretty decent so far. Max Mario just gone over the line. No, sorry. Fine size now, about to come over the last corner. Is this going to be enough to get him through to Q2? Oh, 24.7. That's going to be very, very tight. It's going to be tight. I've seen a message from Osso fly up not too long ago saying it could be an early smoke break for him. Also, you need half a second, mate, and you're guaranteed to be in the next session. Do we have any other drivers about to go over the line? Harvey's just going over the line with 23.8, puts himself P2. It's a bit more like it from Harvey. We've got Chip about to start a flyer here. See Clay's come out of the pits to start an out lap and see if he can get himself into Q2. He needs a massive improvement from that 28.2. Just send it, Clay. Pretty good from Chip so far. I haven't actually caught the second times yet. The timings when they're coming over the line, we'll see that probably in Q2 to determine how fast the laps are going to be. As we've seen, there's only one medium driver who's going to get through at this moment in time, is Anderson. The 24.1, which is a very good time. He's been on form lately, is Anderson. Done himself pretty well. He's taken a couple of race wins in Bahrain with the sprint and the feature race. He was unlucky last week to get disconnected in Qatar because he was in contention of taking another P2 from Marshall when he had the time penalty, as Anderson didn't have any at all. We've got Chip back around the last corner. This is like a competitive time so far. Is this going to be enough to get him through? It should be. 24.4, decent lap there. So yeah, that puts him basically through. So next one, Marshall stayed in the pits. Dino, no. Anyone else out on track so far? We've got Clay, haven't we, on the lap. See if he can improve. He's half a second up so far in the first sector. See what his second say. Nearly 2 seconds up. That's much better through there, Clay. Spot on through there as well. Is this going to be enough to get him through? I'm not quite sure. He does improve in 2.6 seconds, but he puts himself still P18. Oh, it's such a shame. Unless Clay out of Q1, unless he's going to recharge his battery and got enough fuel to go around, which I don't think he does. We've seen Gainful move himself up to P12 for 124.6. That should see him safe. But then again, we got the 4 guys behind him, including his teammate, that are all on an outlap. Kimi has retired. Is that on the track? Was that in the pits? Retired in the pits. Wow. Whoa. Also, I know you're on an outlap, but wow. It's pretty, oh, got Gainful going on another run. See if he can make any more improvements. It's vital now from Gainful down, really. Because the track evolution at this track is pretty big. Pretty good from Gainful through there. He's looking for at least... He should be alright in that time, but you never know with the track evolution. Just under a tenth down. Can he make an improvement, or maybe a tenth or two in the last second, just to guarantee himself to put himself through to Q2 here. Got a bit of an up and down season as Gainful so far. Very good through the last couple of corners. It nearly invalidates the track limits of this track. You also have a bit of a glitch in the pit lane. I don't think he's going to improve. He just did. Is that going to be enough? It hasn't moved him up in the standings, so that might come back to haunt him over on board with Cavalis. Just under a tenth down as well. Scotty's nearly 4 tenths up. This could put Scotty around Marshall's time. Puts him P3. What a lap from Scotty. Massive improvement there in the last sector. Cavalis, is he going to put himself through? Put himself up to P12. Pint size. Puts himself up to P12 now. Now Ross is on the cut-off zone. Can he improve? He does improve by a tenth, but he's still in P15. Is Osso going to go through? He's nearly a second up. Osso! Did he go through? Puts himself up to P8, which I think, if my calculations are right, that knocks Ross out of qualifying. Mega lap there from Osso. Wow. Wow. What a lap. That's more like it from Osso. So we are losing Ross, Kimi, who got his qualifying all wrong, Clay and Curly in Q1. That is quite a shock on Kimi's side of it. Wasn't expecting that. I'm giving it all the big one in the chat, saying I'm going to be in the chat for the post-race interviews. He's going to take P1. Well, going from back there. Wow. That's going to be very, very difficult, especially around here. Can he do a... I don't think you guys have seen the race so far, but can he do a Leclerc or Hamilton from back there? Unbelievable. That's a shock so far. Oh, I would have thought everyone's going to be running a set of softs here, so we'll try and keep that tyre graphic off. For now, I can see Kimi, you did get it all wrong. That's what I mean, I've said it time and time again. If you do not get an early run in, no matter what tier you're in, no matter how quick you are, if you do not get an early run with a decent time on the board, but leave enough time in there so you can improve, it's always going to come back and haunt you. We've seen it's happened to so many drivers in the last 3 to 4 races that I've been here. You know, I'm one that always goes out of mediums myself. It's always a sight of that to see what you can improve on. Not everyone is the same, but that is huge for the grid, for Kimi to be out of the running so far as it seems, but who knows, there's a long way to go yet. We've seen drives, mega drives from people in the past that have got him up the grid, and he certainly has the pace to make that improvement. We are on board with his teammate, who's made a massive improvement from last week. He's in the top 5, I think he was in Q1 if I remember rightly, with a 23.9, which isn't shabby, too shabby at all. Within half a second of the T-Bag's fastest lap. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze. Oh, got that out of me. Saved you guys listening to that. Let's have a quick look on the tyres before. Oh, we've got Marshall and Pint Size on the medium set of tyres for this Q2 to get the starter laps in, but it's massive if you do not get a lap in. So we've got Mario going over the line now, leading us off again in Q2 like he did in Q1. Thinks he wants a bit of airtime. The sponsors having to moan at him for not getting enough money through the TV. About to go through the left-hand turn right now. Obviously it's going to be a purple sector because he's the only one that's been through it. Marshall's just behind him on track on his set of mediums. We've got Chip, followed closely by, I think that's Scotty. Why are they so close together on track? I don't understand, never have. Anyway, back on board with Mario, 53.3. Now we're starting to get a sight of what's going to be a fast lap and what isn't by these sector times. So you can see Scotty on the track map still very, very close to the car in front of him, which is Pint Size. Now we've got Mario just about to go around the final corner. He looks like he's going to set a similar time to his last 1:24.4. Watch Marshall kind of come over the line on 24.5 on a set of mediums. Good time. Pint Size missed it. Scotty went faster than Chip. Now we've got Nerve Pack. James Brown with 24.4. That's very tight so far. Harvey goes fastest with a 24.2. Now T-Bag about to come over the line. What's he about to set? 24.3. He's Got Dave about to come over the line as well, coming out the last couple of corners of sector 3 with his teammate. Looks like he's backed out of a lap. This could be huge again, not getting a lap in so early on. What's Dave about to set? A 24.9, not too bad. Pint size puts himself up to P9 with 24.9. Look, Cavalis now, come around the last corner. He's very similar to the guys in front. He's going to get in the 24s. No, just a 25 flat. He's also going to go again. He's going over the line again. Looks like it. Just want to check if Marshall's going for another one of them set of mediums. He's recharged his battery. He's got enough juice, so I think, yeah, he's going to be going around again. Let's get back on board with Osso. 17.7 so far for his first sector. That's about half a second off from what I've seen so far. I think it was from Max Mario. So we're looking at a 25 flat so far if he can keep it together for the rest of the lap. Quite tidy through there, kept it in gear 4. A 25 flat, literally 1,000 between him and Cavalis. Wow. So we've got tight again. The knockout zone is every week. We've got Gainful now just about to finish off his first hot run. Keeps it nicely from there, to be fair. Takes a lot of speed. Oh, he's boxing. Must have lost it somewhere, wasn't happy with that lap. Get back on board with Marshall, he's on for a double run. Nope, he's pulled out. I wonder if he's going to go again. He's going to recharge, he's got enough juice in the tank. As we've seen already, Osso is capable of putting a time in the low 24. He's got safe nose on the box. Couple of drives, Scott is on his first one to be on that lap. Still on sticking to the set of mediums. No, he is just put the set of mediums on. Cavalis now put a set of mediums on. Now we did see this Friday. A set of scrubs doesn't necessarily. I think a brand new set of mediums, or even a scrub set of mediums, goes faster than a scrub set of softs around here. Now we're on board with Scott. Can he improve? He's got enough time to get back to the pits and get another run in after he's done this. If he's going to be happy with this lap. Tail wall. Maybe that was just me getting a bit overexcited. He was under just over 2 tips off in the first sector. This might not work. We might see him box here. Used a hell of a lot of battery so far. Gonna have nothing left for the second DRS zone. Like I say, as we've seen before, engine braking is crucial to recharge your battery on 24. The guys that can run 100 will see the benefits around most tracks, as we see last week at Qatar. It was hugely gainful, pardon the pun, of for your race, and keeping yourself within a decent distance of the group in front. Oh, he nearly goes really wide there, keeping it together though. Is he going to stick with a lap? Nope, he has boxed just as I thought. No one else really on a lap. Dave's on a lap, telling lights, 2 temps up in the first sector. It's the improvement that he needs. Qualified pole at Vegas and his clutch kind of let him down off the line, dropped him back near enough to the midfield. He's invalidated. Dave's one of those drivers, he just needs to find a bit more consistency within his driving, and he can definitely fight at the front, as we've seen from the table standings. Turn his battery off there, going through the last couple of corners of the sector 3. No, it's just about to come over the line. Is it enough to improve? Oh, is it enough to improve? He's put himself through with a 23.8. What a lap. Nice one, Dave. Very, very good there, my friend. Now we've got Gainful on his hot lap. He hasn't set a time yet. As you see him bail out of his time a couple of minutes ago. Coming through sector 3. Quite tidy through there. Not the most amount of speed carried through. Oh, it is. So far, 24.2. Let's get on board with Cavalis when he goes under the line. 2 temps up on a set of mediums. Is he going to have enough time to get back to the pits if he needs to? Right on the cut-off zone there. Oh, he needs to hurry up and get back to that pits. He's going to have enough time. He's going to get back in the pits around 2 minutes 30, another minute to change around. Oh, it's going to be tight for him to get out and get back on track. Very, very tight. Needs to improve massively. At least 6 to 7 takes just to make himself safe. The driver still have not got a final one. Cavalish, you need to move out of the way, good lad. Gets away from Chip. Teambags has to be faster than that for 1:23.7. Look at his friend Dave there, sitting at the top of the tree so far in Q2. Half a second off the best effort in the first qualifying session. Wow, Chip. Himself up to P3, seeing slower times here in Q2. What's going to happen? Got loads of trouble. Max Barrier taking Osso's driving style as it seems on an outlet. Maybe trying to get out of the way, but blimey. So we've got Dean nearly 2 temps up, over the end of sector 3. Very nice from him. Himself up to P3, very tight in front. James now nearly 3 temps up. Is P4. I don't think he's added me, Clay. I did warn people earlier on to add me this evening for this issue. I don't have him. Hold on. Harvey goes faster now for 23.5. I didn't see Anderson leave the session, to be perfectly honest, my mistake, but so guys, you need to add me up. I have managed to find a way out to invite this now, it's growing me now. 35 seconds to go here in qualifying Q2. Get another go at another lap. This could be crucial for the guys behind. P4 with that lap, decent time. Let's get on board with Osso. Oh, he's down. Osso's out of qualifying. Pint size now back to go on the line, then 3 temps up. Oh, he's still not through. We've got nerve on the lap. Scotty pushed himself up to P2 for 23.6. There we have it, the end of Q2, the 5 drivers that we have lost. Oh. They are Pint Size, Cavalis, Osso, Nerf Pack and Anderson. So there we are going into the top 10 shootout of Harvey, Scotty, T-Bag, Dave, Mario, Dean, James Brown, Chip, Marshall and Gameful. For the guys that are watching and have predictions for pole position. We've got one already with Clay saying Harvey all the way because of his teammate. But as we say, Harvey is leading the championship so far with his brilliant, consistent driving, as we've seen from the start. You're right, Gameful. Very tight from P15 to P10, mate. As we see, Pint Size did improve by 2 temps and still put him out. It could be anyone's this. I don't see a favourite, not like we have seen in the previous tracks. But there's been a guy that's normally on a group of cars that have kind of run away with it. I don't know who to choose. We've seen Mario being already in the 23s. Obviously Dave, Scotty, T-Bag, Marshall, Harvey. Any one of these guys can get in to a pole position here. Gameful, I think this is his first appearance in Q3 since I've been watching anyway, so well done to him, fellow Red Bull driver as well. Yeah, I love the interaction, guys, keep them coming. We've got 21 viewers so far. Surely we can get that viewers up. Not bad though. Get around the 50s. Someone share that link in the general chat and get some more guys in here to watch this. This is a very exciting tier, always has been. I think the other tiers have kind of evened it up though with the way the game is this year. It's been very exciting whatever tier you've been in. Didn't realise Chip was on track first, so we'll stick on board with him for the first lap here of Q3. I've said it once, I've said it twice, I've said it 100 times, I'll say it again. You have to get a good lap in on your first run. So he goes over the line to start his lap. Pretty good for turn 1 there. Took a lot on the curb. Lucky he didn't throw him out. .17.5 first sector. Not the quickest that we've seen so far. Not bad. Decent amount of battery left as well. Save himself a lot for that second three. Personally, I was getting down to about 20% coming down to the end of that straight. Just having enough to go over the line if anyone is listening. Chip back to go over the line. What's his banker lap at 23.9? That's decent. Very good. What's Mario saying? It's 24.6. Greatest. James Brown with 23.8. Scotty now. Oh, Scotty bails out. Got Harvey. 24.3. We're not seeing the pace I thought we would from some of these guys. Marshall with 24.2. Teabag 23.3. That's a bit more likely for Teabag. Set around that time, close to Q1. There we've got Dino about to come over the line. Second round, that's a big one. It's not going to be fast, it'll be in the 25s. Whoa, just holds into the 24s. Dave is always not bad second times in. This could put him close to Teabag. Holds it well there in gear 4 for them tight left-handers. Oh, is it going to be fast enough? No, but he puts himself P2. You cannot grumble at that, Dave. We're seeing Dave now fire himself up to the top few places of the grid, as we've seen in Vegas. Had a bit of an off week last week, but he seems to be coming back again. As we've seen with Dave, we know he's got the potential here to win races, be up the top. He needs to find that consistency just a little bit more. So at the moment we have Teabag leading it, Dave second, James Brown third, Chip fourth. Marshall fifth, a long way off the fastest time so far. The two guys that are leading the championship, well off the faster guys at the front. Mario 1.3 off, Dean 1.5. We've got Gainful now on an out lap. He's going to be the only one setting the lap in the next couple of minutes, getting out there nice and early to get his lap in. I just see your comment, Harvey. Bit like golf this game, isn't it? No two games or no 2 days are the same. So now Gainful starting his hot lap. So he takes the first one. Yeah, very nice. Oh, is he invalidated? No, he's got away with it. Oh my good God, that might go to the stewards. Who knows? Found a bit of a keeps it decent through there now for gear 3, gear 4. Has found a bit of a line through there you can get away with. Could be beneficial in the race, but you don't encourage it by drivers. It can cause problems. Now about to come into the chicane, the slow chicane here. middle of sector 2. Oh, he gets a massive, massive back end step out there. Anderson, can you confirm you're back in the lobby, please, mate? Just pop me a message over. Oh, he's invalidated! Oh, he's invalidated. He's been taking that curb very, very tight. In the last, he's got enough time to get back in the pits, though. Get back in the pits and refuel. See, Dan's joined the lobby. Don't know if he's going to come and join me on chat. We've got the final run now of the guys coming out of the pits harder than that now. Nearly 2 temps up for the first sector. It's a purple sector. Half a second up. Oh, can he find another half a second in the last sector to take that time away from T-Bag? Keeps it pretty nailed through there, decent and clean. Just run out of battery now, so it cost him going over the line. Looks pretty quick. Is it going to be enough? It's close. He's done it. A 23-1. Wow, what a lap. Harvey making a statement there of his championship position. I wasn't expecting that, but he did find that rest in that half a second. The game from stayed out. Cannot stick on board. Who's the next one to go over? Dino. P6 for Dino. Teammate T-Bag, what's he going to set? He's stolen it away by half a tenth. Chips backed out. Got a Ferrari come over the line. James Brown, is it going to be? Now he's taking it. Oh my goodness me. Wow. Got times flying in here. They're so tight. What's Dave got? Dave puts himself up to P3. Not even a tenth separating the top 4. Got Max Marion about to go over the line now. He's on an outlap. Outlaps. Marshall on that lap as well. Wow, look at that, 0.86 covering the top 4. Is anyone going to improve enough to take this pole position away from the guys in front? 22.8 on Friday, don't feel as good as it did tonight. Well, you haven't got that far away from it, Harvey. Let's be fair. Max Mario, sorry I missed that, pushed himself into P5. Good lap, pushed himself in the top 5 for now. Just goes to show that that front group are so fast. Gainful's a P8 on the second off the time so far. Get back up to Scotty. To set the times. Oh, his set the times good. Can Scotty take this? We've got Marshall following closely behind, which we will go on board with after this lap. Scotty now just about to come over the line. Oh, it looks quick, it does look quick. It's enough to put in P6. That's Marshall. 3 temps up. He's going to put himself in the P7. And I think that is it. That is it. What a qualifying session we've had here. Top 4 drivers separated by literally not even a blink of an eye. And judging by that, from the qualifying session, we can only go off so far. Are the top 4 going to break away? Is anyone going to be able to stick with a Marshall starting a lot further down the grid of what I was expecting? Harvey pulling out a lap when he desperately needed it. Some massive improvements there. Dave, a noticeable one. Teabag, we knew we had the time from Q1. Oh, this is going to be tight. Gainful get himself into P10, the highest I've seen him qualify all season so far. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So tight. So there we have it. James Brown taking pole on a 23.0. Then the 3 guys behind him on a 23.1, but only 0.086 or whatever it says on there, the screen now. An 8.7. T-Bag second, Dave third, Harvey fourth, Mario fifth, Scotty sixth. As people have pointed out, Mario's beating his old man again. Marshall 7th, Chip Hazard 8th, Dino 9th, and Gainful with his first appearance in Q3 since I've been doing the comms in P10. Unbelievable. As we do Alarm on Stream weekly here. A bit of the old music to take us away from the boring screens. So as we've seen in the latter end of Q3, we have the top 4 drivers, as I've said a few times before, not even separated by a tenth. That is the closest I've seen it, especially around here being such a long lap. That is very tight. Marshall starting down in P7, Mario putting himself into P5, Gainful with his first qualifying appearance in Q3 putting himself into P10, up the Red Bull with his teammate Pint Size, I think was in P11, maybe P12. Kimmy was the biggest loser out in this, messed up his Q1 routine, qualifying 17th. It's going to be massive for him to try and get back into this race. I can't call it. I cannot call it. Obviously we've got Harvey being the championship leader. Marshall's got to make some serious overtakes in the first couple of laps to get himself into the fight for the lead and closing that gap on the title the title leader Harvey. They are pretty much the only 2 at the moment who can win it. If you've got enough time, put your predictions in for the race winner, and let's get on to the race. So as we've seen, I've got the grid now to show you guys who is starting where. Let's get on the tyres. We've got 2 drivers on a set of hards, Scotty and Osso. The hards do, I think personally, are the better tyre around here. But first stint, as we've seen with pretty much every track, they can take a bit of time to get up to temperature. As we've seen, No Fandangle join the lobby, who's put himself in a Mercedes. Can we see Dave actually get off the line this time, being that far off the grid? Up the grid, teabag, putting himself up there as well. We know he's fast. Can Mario stick with the top 4 set of drivers here? Marshall, like we said before, is big now. Scotty's on a set of hards. It should make it a little bit easier for him to get past. But as we see, nothing is nailed on in any race, in any tier. Here, especially here in CDR. So we have a Ferrari leading us around, an Alpine, a Haas. Got one of pretty much every manufacturer in the top 10, which is good to see, apart from a McLaren. So we are waiting now for the guys to start lining up to the grid. Got the Merc now just pulled up. And here we are about to start the race. 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's go, go, go. We've got James, who's got a decent getaway off the line. Everyone looks pretty good so far through turn 1. Got 1 car gone off out wide. Marshall down to 9th. Oh, not a very good start for him so far. Let's get back up to the front. We've got Chip, Curly Tots changing places at the back there. A couple of 3 drivers have ended up quite a way back. Positions changing as we will expect for the first couple of laps the whole time. Now James Brown leading them down into the chicane here for the first lap of this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The top 4 have stayed the same, with Mario still staying with them, but we will see if he can for the rest of the next few laps. James Brown kept his position, T-Baz kept his, Harvey's moved up 1 from Dave. Gainful's the biggest gainer here, up 5 places. Him battling with Max Mario. Let's get on board with that, side by side. Good driving by the pair of them from what I could see. Brilliant start from Gainful. We've got Cavalis that's been up quite a lot. Ross up quite a few places. Marshall's now starting the recovery. It was a very bad start, up to P10. Did drop down about P12 if I can remember rightly, saving his battery so far. But as we've seen, the top 4 have already broken away. Can Gainful bring it back in? Who knows? Let's have a look at the position changes so far. So we have Harvey up 1, Gainful up 5, Dean up 2. Biggest gainer though is Ross in the McLaren, 7 places. Nurpak up 3, Kimi up 3, and Dan, whoever's driving that car, up 5. Biggest losers we've got Anderson. Chip down 9, Scotty down 12. Struggling on them set of hard to start. Clay down 1. I think Clay is at the moment there because he was a bit further up the grid. Let's get back to the action. Top 4 keeping it sensible, sticking in there in the unison of line there. Gainful holding off Mario. See the DRS now has been activated, and we've seen James Brown being overtaken by T-Bag. Will T-Bag be able to break away? It's going to be so tough. Is Gainful going to... Yep, he has. No other. Everyone keeping it pretty nice and clean so far. Let's get back up to the top. Gainful's kind of keeping that gap around about the 1.5, 1.4 mark, but the DRS zone is soon coming up. T-Bag looks like he's, sorry if you can hear a bit of rattling in the background, that's my washing machine. He wants to have a fight with a worktop. Got another gap opening up a little bit. Cavaliers fell out the DRS of Dean. Over a second behind. If he can get sucked. Well, he might have made it. I doubt it. Could have done though. Who knows? Back up to the front. There's going to be another change for the lead. Got Harvey now maybe lining up James Brown. Like I said, in the DRS zone, it's important that you leave it to the next zone to actually more Mario and Dino getting past Gainful there. Which one of them is going to lose DRS? I think it will be Max that won't have it, which means Dean could end up flying past him. I am right. So now he's going to get done again by the both of them. Oh, Gainful going to get both. This is, oh, good driving by the lot of them. No. Oh my goodness me, 3 into 1 don't normally go, but it did there. Good driving by the guys. Brilliant driving. Gainful not letting his P5 go, but as again, through all that battling, another second has nearly been taken out of the times there. Back up to the front with T-Bag. The grid is very close. We've got two cars that are out of DRS range of the cars in front. We've got Osso being a second behind Nerve Pack. And we've got Gainful being over 2.5 seconds behind the top 4, which I thought would happen, judging by how fast they were in qualifying, being so close. Dave just holding back. Is he having a recharge? Yeah, maybe. The biggest, James Brown's got the most battery out of the lot of the top group here. Go back, see if Gainful seems to have been able to put himself a decent gap in front of Max. Got Ferrari in the background looking for an overtake. No, what about Marshall? No. Second in the championship. This is not good for him so far, being so far back down. He's got both McLarens in front of him who have made brilliant starts. Got moving up the front. Dave making a move past Brown side by side. Dave's made it stick. Good move there by Dave. The thing though, like if you're battling in a little battle in a group like that, if you let the two in front go, which looks like it could have happened, you know, they're very still. Maybe not. Take that back. Got himself back into it. Seems to have slotted back into position. Gainful kept that position. P5. That's going to be a long race there for him if he cannot catch the guys in front. But mind you, he hasn't dropped that much time from the cars behind. Only 2.2 seconds. Oh, Marshall's happened. He looks like he's lost it on the last corner. Back end, sliding out. Dropped himself down now to P12. This is not what Marshall needs. You've got Kimmy though, off in the back of the grid. P17 up to P13 so far. We've got one in the pits early on. Is that Clay? Is he changing a wing? Has he got damage? Marshall down again. What's happened? Has he lost it again? Has he got any damage? I cannot see. Doesn't seem to have any damage. This isn't good. Not for Marshall. This is not good at all. As we got Dean and Mario swapping places, going into the chicane of the middle of sector 2. Someone's got a good drive off there behind. Fight behind Gainful. Gainful got the batteries, and Max is should get this done quite easily. Can Dino follow him through? Max has decided not to. We've got these two again fighting it around the same corner with Dave holding on. Oh, they've dropped out, well out of DRS in the front two, so we've got 2 horse races it is so far. And 2 very close again. Oh, bit of wheel batching. Gets a move done in the end. Gainful managed to keep hold of P6. It's one of them lines in through that corner where if the two of you are going side by side, you know, that will happen. It's not easy to go side by side through there. You need cooperation by both drivers to get through cleanly. So now we've got a 2 horse race at the front. Oh, Dave getting a side swipe through that corner. My goodness, good save. Wow. Oh, got another one that's gone down. Is that Gainful? Oh, Gainful's off in the grass. Looks like he's taken turn one or something. I don't know what's happened there. But oh, he's now back down the end of the grid. Back down to 17th. Such a shame after a brilliant start from Gainful. So Dave and James Brown gonna slingshot themselves way back up to the group in front. I don't know if that's going to be possible in the front. The McLaren boys are doing brilliant. P6 and P8 so far. Mario catching up with Dave and James Brown at the moment. Oh, we've got Nerf Pack moving up. Oh, we've got a bit of a battle going on here. Oh, is he going to make it stick? Be careful through here, lads. We've seen some very good driving so far from what I've seen. Let's not ruin it. So Nerve now has made a big jump up the grid from when we started. The biggest loser though has got to be, from the championship point of view, is Marshall. To drop that far way back down to the grid, he's not even in the point scoring position as we speak at the moment. We've got Anderson with the only time penalty at the moment. So far, we've got third and fourth that have dropped well behind the top group at the front. Got quite a few gaps opening up between the top six. Cavalier's 1.4 behind Mario. Mario 1.6 behind Dave, and obviously you've got James at nearly the 3.5 seconds coming up behind the leaders in front. Dave now going back past James. Let's get back to down here and the other moves. No, everyone. Oh, we got a Red Bull going for it. Is it Gainful? Is he going to make it stick? No, he just gets it stopped. We've got a yellow flag here. Is that curly tops? Yeah. Back into this second DRS zone. Marshall's fallen out of DRS and the guys in front of him. He must have a setup problem. Something's not quite right with Marshall. Very surprised to see where he is on track so far. As I've said before, this is going to give Harvey a massive boost in the championship. Got Dino with a 3-second time penalty. Oh, we've got another one. Dan, Kimi now as well. We've got 4 people on time penalties after 8 laps already. One thing though that's good for them is going to reset their corner cutting. Get another 3 goes at it, I suppose. Like a dartboard. We've got Harvey now in the lead from Teabag. Another sublime drive from Harvey so far. Brilliant drive from Teabag as well. Teabag stand behind James Brown, them two swap places again. Nerve Pack now back past Dino. Good move. Nerve is on a mission tonight. You think he's taking my comment personal? Can he catch his boy? Has he kept the DRS of the McLaren in front? He has. Also up to 9th. Pretty good through there, them two battling again. Clean note. Also doing a lot of battery saving and all. We've got Ross. Anderson 17.5 seconds off. He's in his car, isn't he? Get back up to these boys here. Ooh, them two battling there, side by side. Oh no, Dan's in the pits. And he's got a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Welcome to the club, my friend. It's a killer. Marshall boxing early as well. It's very early to box. No changes there. James Brown and full send Dave doing the usual. Any other moves back in? No. With all them guys pitting as well, it's kind of spread it out a little bit more. Is T-Bag going to go for the move? No, he's kept it. Dave now back past James Brown. They asked. Oh, Mario has gained a lot. Wow, he's closed that gap down, and his dad behind him as well is closing that gap down as well. Kimi just back past Ross. Say back past, he's past Ross. Ross is starting to drop down a little bit now after an excellent start. Mario's on a mission here. Just falling out of DRS though again. Give it a couple of laps and he'll be up there. Dino's into the pits. Tyres obviously must have had enough. Anderson with another 3-second warning. Scotty's past Ross. Gets the move done. Is he going to have DRS? See the time screen, no one's going to overtake anyone down there anyway. No, he hasn't. So Ross has made it back past him. Used a lot of battery though. Scotty's got 84% left. Let's get back up here anymore. Overtakes Nerve though, looks like. Oh, got a car going slow. Curly, yeah. Oh, them two again. Them boys behind him, they're not giving him any excuse. Oh, we've got someone round. It's Kimi. I wonder what's happened there. Has he got any damage? He's lost the front wing. Ooh. Goes from bad to worse. Didn't have the best of starts, did he? And now it's just... Ooh. We've still got a long time to go, but who knows. Ross in the pits. Kimi has retired. Where was that? Last corner. Is he at the pits? So now we have a VSC. If the guys at the front got to be able to pit under the VSC to be able to get their pit stops in and done. Let's see if they're going to pit. It makes sense for them to pit. They will lose half of obviously their pit stop that would normally take. Oh no, we're back going again. Harvey looks like he's got the jump on T-Bag there a little bit. Marshall's down another position from Anderson. Must have got away slowly there from the VSC. The guys at the front stay out. We want to stay out at least another 2 or 3 laps to try and make the strategy work, because if you do pit too early, them hards will go off with a few laps to go. Also up the pits. Cavalis, sorry, is in the pits along with Nerve. Scotty now up to P7. Obviously him and Osso started on the hard tyres, and Osso again is making it work. We've got Dan, as looks like his headset and his wheels disconnected, or one of the two, from what I've just seen in the message. Let's get back down here anyway, because there's nothing happening up front. This is where the battle is going on at the moment. We've got Anderson now looking to make a move on Gainful. He has that. Maybe not. Gainful looking very fast on the straight line. Anderson didn't use any battery anyway. He will do now to defend. Gainful's coming back. He's got some serious low aero going on here. risky around here though. We do have a very easy setup around here, I've noticed. Teabag into the pits. You have a few drivers that favour the rear downforce. Myself, I cannot drive like that. Max Mario into the pits. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. Is that Clay that's around? Is he alright? He's got damage, lost an end plate on his wing. Teabag, Mario, Chip, Pint Size. Yeah, 13 now is the time where you've got to start thinking about pitting. Harvey's staying out. Is Teabag going to come out in any traffic? Nope. He's got a nice bit of clean road in front of him. Undercut isn't great round here though, because the tyres do take a long time to warm up. Only until you're probably into sector 3 is when they start feeling like they're better. These two again swapping positions like they're swapping sweets. Oh, Dave nearly losing the back end there. Marshall, he's going to try and make the move on Gameful. No. No problem, Dan. Ross is going to make the move on his teammate. Is that going to put Nerve through as well? It's close. No. So Ross, Cavalis is a big loser from that. With Ross was quite a way behind. Then we've got the leaders in the pits now. Also obviously staying out is in the hards along with Scotty. Them two are the guys are the only ones to run the hards from the start. If a safety car comes out now, I don't want to give it the curse, but them two guys at the front are looking pretty. Harvey just comes out behind Teabag, so Teabag's jumped Harvey in the pit stops. Anderson is up to P5 after his early pit stop. So them guys that have taken the jump early doors have made quite a big jump, to be perfectly fair. It's worked out pretty well for them. Got Dave leading the train here. He's fallen nearly 2 seconds behind James. Going to be very tough to catch. Then we've got the McLaren boys fighting again behind. We've got to move up here at Marshall and Anderson, but I've got to keep on board here. There's a lot of cars in close proximity. We've got an LP maybe trying to make the move on the... Oh, does he get it done? I can't see. Oh, something happened. He's ghosted. Somebody's lost out in 2 spots. Made 2 and then lost them, and then lost 2. Nerve now looking very... Oh, that was close. Jumped his son as well. What has happened with this back end of the grid? I must have missed something. I don't know. Teabag setting the fastest lap. Still got Harvey though very close behind him. So we've got the whole grid now on a set of hard tyres. It's now pretty much who can make them tyres last. Obviously we've got Osso and Scotty that are going to have to pit for their medium set, which I think will drop them all the way back around Mario, around there. Teabag past Scotty. Going to get any other movers down here. Marshall's now up to 6th. That's some going. How's he done that? Looked down and out at one point, down in P16. Fair play. Can he make them tyres go though? Another 15 laps. That's going to be tough. Now he's past Anderson. Makes it stick. Back to this battle down here. It's just going nuts. Nerve still can't get past the McLarens. Dean has dropped off the back of these two now. 3 shall I say. Nerve looking... Oh! Now if there's anything that happens when you go to a cash machine, there's one thing that's certain. You have to put your pin code in. And if there's anything that's certain on a Sunday night when Osso's racing, he gets a time penalty. But from what I've seen, He's got that coming into the pit, so if he has no more warnings, it could help him out, but it has dropped him all the way back. The VSC has helped a lot of drivers here, and this is just coming and commenting on how much of a great person I am. That's not the words that she said. The word started with T and ended in T, but I cannot repeat that on stream. These guys think I'm brilliant, so that's the main thing. So then we've got the grid now all bunching back up again from P3 all the way back down to P12. The best battle at the moment is these three here. Cavalis, Ross, Nerve Pack. Dave's in a oh, hold on. Got James looking maybe to... Oh, no. Anderson's still got the DRS. What's happened to... Marshall's up to third. I missed that. How have I missed that? Wow. If Marshall can hear me on stream, and if this is what happens when I'm saying how much of a bad Grand Prix you're having, and that was only about 8-9 laps ago, to now to look where you are, what a drive. What a drive. Excellent recovery so far. Are your tyres going to hold out though? That's the main thing. These two in a league of their own at the top. So what I can gather from that VSC that we had around lap 9 is that we had a lot of drivers in the pits. Lap 8. Because the grid has completely changed. We've got Gainful that was in 11th. Sorry, 8th out to P4. James, who was in P3, P4 with Dave, P5. Dave has now been able to get himself back into that train with James. Anderson's moved up the grid hugely from where he was. Oh, Dave then trying to make a move at Anderson. Is he going to get the switch back? Anderson on slightly older tyres. Marshall looks like he's going to be overtaken by Gainful. Is he? No. Keep it clean, lads. Back marker in the middle of it and all. If you can hear me, just get out of the way. Go, Gainful for 3-second time penalty. Oh, good driving in the end, boys. Well done, and girls. This is mental. This podium battle's going to go right the way down to the last lap. 100%. Looks like at the moment we've got 4 or 5 drivers in the contention now. All they're medium runners now from Osso and Scotty starting to show the pace. They will have the pace for at least 7 to 8 laps. It's how much positions they can make up and being in that train. It's not going to be easy. Looks like we've got Clay out and his teammate out giving him some DRS. Good team play there, I must admit. Fair play. Oh, James Brown, Gainful, swapping positions. Oh, good driving. Whoa. Some of these camera angles, I tell you. Max gonna go past Ross. No. This is exciting. So far we've had no safety cars. It's been excellent driving from the whole grid yet again, especially the same as last week. It's been very, very clean from what I've seen so far. We've had a couple of drivers, if you're just joining in, on a contrary of strategies. Oh, T-Bag's now falling out of DRS of Harvey here. He's well out of DRS. Is that going to give Harvey the race win? How much battery has he got? Has he noticed that? Is he going to use his battery to try and pull away? Because T-Bag is going to use his battery now to try and get back in touch. But he stayed in his DRS zone. Harvey's not worried about the fight. From there, let's get back to here where the real action's going on. Marshall now is going to hold off Gainful. Gainful just won't give him a break. Got yellow in sector 2. We have And Aston running quite slow, but I can't leave it as we've got Gainful locking up them tyres. End up with 50 pence pieces on them as he carries on doing that. Oh, James Brown's taking it. Oh, can he get Marshall as well? Excellent drive out the corner. Oh, this could be. We've got. Oh, everyone's trying to get through. Marshall could lose out massively here. Get caught. He has done. He's lost 4 positions nearly. Wow. Just goes to show. Bit of bad drive. Them tyres also now 10 laps old. Gainfuls are 11. James and Dave now are back where they were before the round of pit stops, before everyone had pitted, whether under this VSC or not. Harvey now again is breaking that DRS again. Max with a 3-second time penalty. I can't take his eyes off this battle for this final podium position spot here. I expect James and Dave now to kind of ease their way away from the group behind, as they've pitted so early on. It's going to be so hard for them to keep their tyres. I will have a look at Osso in a minute, Popeye. I cannot take my eyes off this. I expect James to go back past Dave. It's whether Gainful's going to go for it as well, and he's a bit too far behind. Gainful needs a bit of a recharge here. Marshall hasn't made any more gains. It looks like his tyres are going off. He saved his battery, now back up to 83%. Anderson's on 30%. Got Nerve now past Cavalis. Been waiting to get past him for a long time. Brilliant drive from Nerve. Chip with a 3-second time penalty. That's going to be, could end up being big. Drop them all the way back down to 14th, 15th maybe. Ross now with 3-second time penalties. Nearly got half the grid on the, well, we do have half the grid on a time penalty. So Harvey's still keeping that just above there. Anderson now have another penalty. I think that's 6 seconds for Anderson. Gainful is not letting these guys rest a single bit. Like I said, he had his first appearance in Q3 since I've been doing this week at Abu Dhabi, and he's fighting now for a podium position. Oh, careful! Marshall just gives him a bit of a tap, which then has a knock-on effect to Anderson. Nerve packs now on the DRS of these guys. He was 1.2 seconds behind this. Them two swapping positions again. Looks like Harvey's broken the DRS. Sorry, Harvey, I haven't been on board with you enough. But this battle back here has been too good too good to miss. Marshall so far, an excellent recovery drive. Oh, we have a car. Is it in the wall? No, he's okay. Are we going to have any VSC or safety car? No. Has he got any damage? Has Clay got any damage? That corner looks like he's got probably the corner on the left, and it's thrown him out on the curb to the right. He has got an end plate missing on his left. He's going to have a load of cars coming up the back of him as well in this battle for third place, which we have all the way back down now to Osso in 10th. What a recovery he's made. Obviously he pitted a lot later than the guys in front. He's gone for the opposing strategy to what is the norm, and he's now on a set of mediums. Dave now having James go through, and Gainful. So Gainful's actually got through now. But Gainful's got no battery, so is he going to be able to hold these guys off? Oh, Gainful and Dave going for it. I don't think Gainful's going to have the battery, is he? Oh, he has. Is Gainful going to be able to make it stick? He has done. James could lose out to Anderson as well. Marshall's going to make it stick. What a camera angle that is. Oh, has he got through? No, they're still battling. Anderson, Cavallis, brilliant driving for the pair of them. Oh, Anderson, oh, nearly collects nerve pack, but well saved and well noticed their nerve. Excellent driving again from the guys. Where's his helicopter shot been all race? I have not seen it. Claymore has retired. Is that in the garage? Yeah, it's in the pits. Bit of airtime for Harvey. He's pulled away now. Nearly 3 seconds clear. He's going to extend his lead in the championship by quite a massive margin, to be fair. Unless Marshall can pull it back to get to P3. So James lost out the biggest there. Dave's now got a second gap back down to Gameful. As we know, Gameful's been using his battery to defend and attack pretty much the whole race. Also now past Chip. They're battling. Also still out of that DRS zone of nerve in front. This will change again. Cavallis now can't get past Anderson. We've got a swap here again. Gameful up to 4th. James Brown up to 5th. Marshall down to 6th. Gameful's having some storm in Grand Prix, I must admit. I know he's got a time penalty, but we've still got a lot of laps. Well, 5-6 laps left here to go. Harvey's just now taken another second out of that, the last lap. Out of T-bag. As we've got the blue flags out for Dan to get out of the way. I don't know about anyone watching, but this has been pretty good. Oh, Anderson's down. What's happening? Oh, he's in the wall. Oh, he looks like he's caught the curve on the right hand side and it's thrown him over to the left. That's ruined his race. He was looking very strong in a good recovery drive. Got James Brown now up to P4. In his battle with Gameful, looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Dave looks like at the moment he's going to take that P3. Got another yellow flag here. What's going on? That's a little one. Nothing really to worry about. Nerve now past Cavallis. Brilliant drive from Nerve. He's catching Marshall as well. These two going at it. Is James Brown getting back? He has done good driving by the pair. Well done. So as it looks like now, Dave has now taken that P3. Took his opportunity when he needed to, and got out of DRS of the guys behind. Is now opened that gap up to 2 seconds. Excellent drive from Dave. Started 4th, up to P3. Have another quick look at the position changes. At the moment, the biggest winner is Nerve Pack up 7. Excellent drive. And Gameful up 5. Cavallis up 4. Also just lost out to Chip in 3. Penalty points. We have Gameful on 6. Nerve on 3. And then they're all the way down. Everyone's got 3 apart from Dean, who's got 6. Pint size. Yeah, he's too far off the pack to really gain anything from that. So, got 5 more laps to go, 4.5 more laps to go in this Grand Prix here. Can there be any more changes that are going to affect the outcome of this race? James Brown back past again against Gameful. His best Grand Prix I've seen him having in a long time. Cavallis in that, very close to Nerve Pack. Them two have been battling. Oh, Scotty and Mount. Bit of wheel bashing. Their mediums now starting to go off. We've seen Osso now down to P12. Didn't see what kind of happened to him. But the mediums now starting to swiggle around on the old track. What happened to T-Bag? But he's 16 seconds behind Harvey. What's happened there? You have a moment? You have a spin? As Harvey's now well clear. Oh, position changes again, not even in the DRS zone. Is Nerve going to be able to get Marshall in the DRS? He's got loads of battery. Oh, we've got both of them here. The McLaren as well, of Cavallis. Marshall went down to P8. Them tyres now really starting to hurt. Bit of a lock up there from Nerve. What a Grand Prix from him. Oh, Marshall looking to a cutback. Be careful with the wear of them tyres. Marshall brilliant there to get back past both of them. Is he going to get the other one stuck as well? No. So Cavallis reserving for the McLarens tonight is up in P6. What a Grand Prix. Been excellent. Overtaking's been clean. The drivers have been pretty superb on what they're doing. T-Bag is pitted. Is he going to retire? What's he going to do? We've got Dave now taking a P2. What a drive from Dave. I think this is only his second, maybe his third podium max. Pub dog, I don't know who you are, but I'll accept that after. Get back up to Gainful. Save your battery, Gainful, if you want to attack, mate. It's like Cavallis has kind of been able to gap them slightly. Has he got enough though to get him in the next DRS zone? Anderson now the fastest lap of a 1:25.0. So Cavallis now with slightly newer tyres than Marshall, keeping that gap from behind him. Oh, Nerve pack. He's going for it. Anderson with another 3-second tyre penalty. Can Nerve make this stick on the outside? He has done. What a move from Nerve. Best drive I've seen him have in a very long time. Excellent drive. Solid performance from yourself. Back up to the front. Dave 23 seconds behind. James pretty much comfortable now in P3 with Gainful still in his DRS zone, saving a bit of battery. Is he going to be able to keep it though with 20 lap old hard tyres? He's got the longest he's been on them tyres out of anyone in the Grand Prix. Excellent drive from him. Been a very long time since we've seen that. Cavallis now. Gainful's got a 6-second time penalty though, if I'm correct. Oh, yellow flag. T-Bags DNF'd in the pits. Can Cavallis keep this now from Nerve behind him? Is Nerve going to go for it now or the next one? He's gone for it now. How much battery has he got? They're both similar battery. Is Cavallis going to come back? We have also a chip through on Marshall. Chip has been a late gainer here in this race. Gainful now. Trying to get past James Brown. Has he done it? Looks like he has. No. Back behind here. Them four there. Oh, he's got him. What happened there? I thought that move was done and dusted from James Brown. So now Gainful up to P3, but he's also got 6 seconds of time penalties, which could end up seeing him drop to maybe 5th, maybe 6th, with the guys behind him also on time penalties, who also have that 3.5 second gap from Cap to Cavallis. Here we are about to start the final lap of this race. Harvey has been in a league of his own. He is miles clear. Absolutely cruised this race. Good decisions. Not really battling with T-Bag. Dave in P2 up from P4. Excellent race for himself. Looked a bit iffy at times with the people that boxed under the VSC, but he's made it stick. He looks like he's going to take P2, providing he can keep his last lap nice and clean, doesn't bin it. We've got Gainful now in P3, but he also has 6 seconds times worth of penalties. James Brown in P4, Cavallis in P5, Nerve in P6. We've got Chip now making a move on Nerve. Take himself up to P6. Marshall. So Marshall's going to gain a few positions here because he has no time penalties. At the very least he's going to gain 3. Gainful and James Brown again. Them script tyres must be screaming from Gainful. Nerve. Chip. Nerve has kept it by the looks of it. No, is Chip going to go back up the inside? No. Move further back. Max Mario in 9th, Scotty in 10th. So Harvey has finished the race in P1, completely cruising it. Dave, excellent in P2. We've got James now to go over the line in P3 with no time penalties. Gainful's over the line in P4. Where's he actually going to finish? Marshall, brilliant drive to come back to P5, excellent from himself. Gainful P6, Nerve P7, Chip P8, Mario P9, Scotty P10, Osso P11, Dino in P12, Pint Size in P13. Then we've got Ross, waiting for Ross to come across the line, along with Anderson. And the two back markers of Dan and Curly, which Dan obviously hasn't been here for quite a while because of his issues with his T300 wheel. What a race. What an absolute race that was. There was some brilliant battling. Fantastic. You know, it was very similar to last week. Obviously last week was a bit different with the lack of overtaking that you're going to have. But this week it's been sublime. Hats off to you boys. Hopefully I didn't see much wrong in there. And a couple of wheel banging moments, but what a race. Marshall, what a recovery. Must have had me in his ear roll because he was down at P16 at one point, P15, to come back to finish P6 or P5, wherever he was simply lovely, is what Max would say. So there we have it. We have Harvey in P1 extending his lead in the championship. Dave a brilliant P2, and James Brown in P3. Fair play to you boys. What a race. What a race. There's a couple of contenders for driver of the day. Solid performances from a lot of the guys. You know, Nerve, brilliant. Marshall, brilliant recovery. Gainful, excellent performance. Fastest lap was Anderson with a 25 flat. Doing a K-mag at the end there. But yeah, like I say, P1 Harvey, P2 Dave, James P3, Cavalis, excellent performance with him going up to P4, Marshall P5, Gainful P6, Nerve 7th, Chip 8th, Max 9th, Osso 10th, Dino 11th, Pint Size 12th, Ross 13th, Anderson 14th, Scotty 15th, and then Dan Curly, Teabag, once he retires, he's a reserve. Clay and Kimmy, who's just had a bad weekend. I'm just going to invite the guys now into a chat. Where's Dave? Just wait for the guys to join. For the guys watching, I hope you really enjoyed that as much as I did, because that was excellent. What a race we've just had there. So for the viewers, if you have watched that, I hope to see you back again, because this tier is one of the most exciting tiers that I've ever witnessed from the day that it's ever started. I've been here in any league that I've actually looked at, but this tier 3 is always coming up with the goods, and the boys have joined nice and early as well, which has saved me a bit of ag. But first, we'll go to James, who finished P3. That's VSC kind of messed the grid up a little bit there, because a lot of them boxed under it, and Marshall was all the way back down in P16 at one point.
Don't know what happened to Marshall in that race. Didn't see him.
Yeah, you think you have traction issues from when he was coming out of certain corners. But you and Dave obviously together pretty much the whole race until the last, say, 5 or 6 laps. But how do you feel that race went, mate?
Weren't too bad, bro. I didn't think my qualifying pace is well better than my race pace at the minute, so I wasn't looking for a podium. I was thinking top 10 maybe, but turned out better than expected, to be honest. Not a lot of practice either, so I'll take that.
Fair play. Would you did you not do any races on Friday? Because I have seen you Friday. Normally you do, don't you?
Yeah, normally reserve, bro, but not this weekend. First race, yeah.
Cool, well done, mate. Well, good P3 from yourself. It was a brilliant battle from you and Gainful. Gainful wasn't giving that up.
Connection was a bit iffy, bro, to be honest.
Was it?
Yeah, I don't know if you could see it on the screen, but lagging everywhere. We had a bit of contact because of it, and I thought this is going to ruin the race, but kept it clean. Me and Dave as well, to be fair, was overtaking each other every lap.
Yeah, I did see. Yeah, it was slingshot.
I tried to use a DRS bro to keep up, but they were too far in front then too.
Now well done, mate. Well done on your podium. Good drive from yourself. Well battled back through the pack, nice and clean as well. Love to see it. So then, Dave.
Yes, mate.
What a drive, my son.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with it.
I was saying at the start, obviously you got yourself up with that top group as well, which the top 4 separated, or not even a 10th, which was impressive. Obviously you and James lost touch with the leaders after about lap 4, lap 5, and then just kept basically, like I say, slingshotting each other. But then the geezers pitting early and the VSC as well to come back through that pack. How did you feel that went, mate?
Yeah, it went really well, to be honest. After Friday's monstrosity, I was literally sideways on every single corner with the setup because I was trying things. I was fully prepared for a 2 stops for this. I was praying for an early safety car and have a double hard session, purely for just literally tyres. But yeah, when I came out the pits and I was behind Gainful and pint sides and stuff, I just tried to be patient with James. I knew he was a couple of cars up, but yeah, just patience, mate, today. And I just literally just using what I had, mate. I'm getting better at managing my ERS. I had it when I needed to have it. And then I broke away from the pack a little bit after that. Well, obviously T-Bag and Harvey just drove off into the sunset. And obviously when we got caught up after the pit stop, you just helped them out even more. So I knew that was gone. So my main concern was just keeping Jamesy Boy behind me towards the end, to be honest. But yeah, it was a good race for me, mate. After last week, and obviously the week before I had Vegas, so I think I've had a couple of good results out of the last 3 races for me, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%. It's been good to see your improvement, because I've known you quite a long time now in the league.
Yep.
And obviously we was in the same team when I dropped down to Tier 2 a long time ago.
When I was a wooden spoon driver, didn't I?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
But
for instance.
yeah, but to see you improve the way you are, and now you are one of the top fastest drivers in the tier, in my opinion, from what I've seen so far. It's just about being able to get that consistency around every track, which isn't easy. It takes hours and hours to do, but you are getting a lot better, mate, and good drive from you today. At least you got off the grid this time.
Yeah, exactly. As I said, because I was talking to James, and I said to him, careful, mate, you get your first, because it was his first P1 today. And I said, I got jinxed for that myself, just make sure you get off the start line. So I was praying for him. Yeah, well, you didn't go to P16, did you? So that was much better.
What was your time? A 22.9, James?
Yeah, high 22.9s. That's in practice, good. Bro, I was getting 124s, so I don't know where that come from.
Yeah, but the man to beat now is a guy who won the race today, especially with Marshall's. Obviously, he said to me before the race he didn't like the track, but Harvey had an absolute blinder, didn't he? So,
which now brings me on to you, Harvey. Following on from Friday, you got into Q3 with us boys in 2-1, and He done pretty well, to be fair, to do that, because that's not easy.
You know what? That's what I paid off that I didn't do that. What, they were doing 22.8 on Friday?
Yeah.
And I was nowhere near it in this one. That was just so annoying.
It was only 23-1. It's
Yeah,
one
I know,
corner,
but-
isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
But like I said, you led it basically. Well, you and Teabag were swapping the first couple of laps.
Yeah.
But you led the race pretty much the whole race, and again, consistency, good positioning of your car, and qualifying was excellent from yourself, and capitalising on Marshall not having a great day, but you had a pretty good recovery in the end. But as a title fight goes now, that's giving you a bit more of a cushion than what you already had. So what's your feelings now, especially after today and the rest of the season?
No, really, because anything can happen, can't it?
Could do.
You know, anything could happen, but I feel, pretty confident, really. But, I don't know what's the next track? I don't know what the next one is.
Well, the
after
next
this, but
one, I'm just
Spain.
about to get it up
Spain.
now.
Spain's
Yeah.
the next one, yeah, bro.
I hate Spain.
I don't know why.
I've
See, we had
never
a vote
raced
on this. We had a vote on this, right, a few weeks ago, yeah. And I don't know why, but everyone chose Spain over. I think it was something like Miami and something like that, yeah. And I don't mind. Everyone's got a choice, but I'm not a lover of Spain because it's one of them tracks where the setups have got to be pretty much the same. But the rest of you boys, we've got Spain, Belgium, and obviously we've got the break for Christmas, and we've got Australia, Saudi, Austria, Portugal, and then we've got Kota to finish it off. From all three of you, what's your weakest tracks, would you say, out of those that we've got left?
Let me have a quick look, mate.
Probably Kota for me, the last one.
I've never raced at half of the tracks, bro, to be honest, so it's going to be a learning curve.
Portugal's a good one. Portugal's nice and fun.
Yeah.
I like Portugal.
What about you, Dave? Are you still there?
Sorry, mate, go on.
The rest of the tracks I just said, that we had Spain, Belgium, Australia, Saudi, Austria, Portugal, and Kota. What would you say your weak links out of the last 7 races then?
Belgium.
Belgium.
Spa, yeah, it's just one I've never ever got on with, mate. Ever. It's probably my weakest link there, to be honest. I doubt I'll get into Q3. To be honest.
Well, who knows? I'll tell you what though, the battle that we had from, I think from one point it was down from 3rd, which you guys obviously you was involved in, right the way down to 11th it was, that train, at one point.
Whatever.
For this, obviously Harvey was well aware of it anyway, but you two to come back through that train, fair play to you, and brilliant driving from all of you.
Was Teabag reserve? Is he? Yeah, he's reserving, mate. Yeah.
Oh.
Obviously,
that's what I mean. 1 minute I was like, his 3 second right. Next minute he was like 16. I was like, what the hell?
I don't know what happened there. I think he must have had a moment. I don't know what happened. But
Well, he just said on Discord, he said, nothing, mate, just realised the laps left and had to back off to leave enough space to retire my car.
you don't have to do that, but that's his choice,
No.
I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I say, that was an excellent watch. If you guys watch it back, I hope you enjoy it.
I hope you got the overtakes from Anderson, and when me and Dave went through, they were pretty decent. I'll
Mate,
put them up
I
in
have-
the-
There was
in the
4
highlight.
cars, yeah.
If I had a notebook on writing down the amount of overtakes that there was, I'd have run out of paper.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it was a fun race to do.
there was overtake after overtake after overtake. Nerve was also in the battle with a bit behind you boys.
It's
well.
the furthest up I've seen though, to be honest.
Yeah, he had a brilliant
So
drive.
he's had a good race.
But like I
Bit
say,
of a
thanks
Ferrari
boys
team
for
complaint.
joining the chat. Obviously Harvey
No, it's all
extending your lead, and James and Dave, brilliant
How many
podiums.
points is he on there? So,
Who, Harvey?
yeah. Let me have a look.
He was on
I don't
120
know.
something before this one.
Yeah, because I know down to where I am, because obviously I had a clanger last week, so it's all pretty tight for me and James Brandon.
I'm on
132, I think
128.
he'll be on after the.
So he'll be on
143.
153, won't he? 25.
So where's Marshall now? Is he with us? Is he?
He was on 103.
He was on 103, yeah. So you still got. He picked up. Was it P6 or P5? One of the two.
P5 he got.
P5. So you made a little inroad on him.
Yeah.
The pair of you.
Massive.
Not massive, but like I say, you're still only halfway through.
Yeah,
You know,
whoever
which-
was second will get 9 points. and then third will get 4 points on Marshall.
Okay. That's all good. I'll do him after.
It's a long season, plenty to go.
Yeah.
I was in the chat with him. Yeah, I think he got wing damage. He got I think it's orange wing damage for pretty much the whole race.
Oh, I see how he's the top two colluding to the rest of us, is it?
Hey?
I see how he's the top two in the chat colluding with the rest for the rest of us. Yeah.
Like we're in another
That's
league
it.
together.
From what I see on stream, he had no damage, but who knows? I don't know.
Oh, maybe it was lying to me then. Maybe it was just crap.
Maybe. Like I say, he looked. Well, his rear end sometimes looked like a snake coming out of the jungle. So who knows? But like I say, well done again, boys. Have a good evening.
right.
Have a good
My
week.
Yes.
My aspirations now is to
You
get in
too,
Harvey's party chat because we are not worthy.
Oh, mate, you can join. I'll send an invite next week. I'll tell you what, I'll start the tier 3 party. And I tried doing that last week. No one joined. I was like, oh. Never mind.
Personally, I can't do it. I can't do it when I'm racing. If I got someone in my ear roll, mate, I go nuts. I can't do it.
I can. I hate driving on my own.
Oh, I love it.
Right, well, boys, I'll stop talking. Catch you all later.
See you later,
See you later,
boys.
guys.
Well done.
Later.
Take
See
it
you
easy.
next week.
So there we have it. For the viewers tonight, that was the round of Abu Dhabi for the Tier 3 drivers. It was an excellent race. We just heard from our podium sitters and our race winner. I might see you again next week. Seem to be saying this every Sunday. I might not, but I hope you enjoyed it. And stay safe and have a good week. I'll see you later on.